Weird thing that is called coffee. Better. Hello and welcome. It's been a very, very long time since I did a video in general and on YouTube. I'm still alive to the most undoubtedly disagreement of many people. Yay. As you can see, it's not a new place, but I made it a little bit new. It's a work in progress. That's why it sounds, looks, and smells a little bit weird. Yes, I know it's echoey. I know it's a fishnets. I have no idea how to work this camera properly because I'm stupid. It's 4K apparently, but apparently it's more for landscaping stuff. All very simple but rigid, just the way I like it normally. But okay, what do I do? It's been a while. I have no idea if I'm going into the whole, let's talk about new stuff, or what the world is doing at the moment, because so many people already do that. And I have no desire to go really, at the moment at least, back to the German speaking crowd, because I want to try something new, okay? Most of them already know English anyway, so if there are some people who follow me from my normal sites to here, welcome. And probably be here more than anywhere else. Also, maybe there will be social media stuff in the future as soon as I settle in a little bit more. But what can we do at the moment, since everything here, as you can see, is a little bit archaic? Yay, and the best thing I can do is get stuff from the storage facilities back in here. I've already built a shelf. One, the rest may come later on. Shelf should be over here, 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 everywhere actually, but I need to build them first because nothing of standard fixes or fits in here. Nothing here is standard because it's an old house, okay? So, why don't I talk about all the stuff that I bring from the storage into this room, over there probably, or later on over here, when there will be shelves, probably in this area, and up here, and here, and maybe over there, but definitely there. As you can see over here in the corner, because that's actually pretty a decent angle, because now I can actually show people what I'm standing next to me, besides the normal webcam stuff. But yeah, first of all, okay, and no, I will not do specifically just animation stuff or Japanese stuff, okay? I'm planning on going a little bit all over the place for the moment, and then we will see where I'm going. A warning for all Sentai Filmworks fans. There is a little bit of a problem with one of the shells of a release of Horizon in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, no, I didn't let it fall or did something to it. It was just sitting in the storage room in the shelf safely. The problem is it completely decomposes. You see, it's literally falling apart. I don't even have to push again. It just crumbles apart. The plastic is so cheap. This will be dust all over the place. I don't know why. I have no other emerald shells at the moment, at least. That has the discs are safe. I have some replacements, but yeah, this one. I can zip the left into the bin it goes. I will keep the inlay, of course, but the rest dead. Sadly, yeah. So if anybody has one of those and didn't check for a while, yeah, yeah. As you can see, Sentai Filmworks. I don't know what happened. Even the paper feels weird, actually. Strange. But yeah, this is probably the only one anime-related disc I will talk about. Recommend for all the, let's say, it's not very niche, but it's one of those interesting kind of anime things that you may can or cannot check out in the future. What do we have here? Oh yeah, besides all the weird and obscure DVD stuff, I also can sometimes even show some really nifty merchandise. Because why not? Because as we all know, we all can kill people with a spoon. Yeah, that is when you have friends in good places, because this was apparently a seller's item. One point, man, it's dusty as all hell. Yes, the seal is broken, but I already got it opened. So yeah, Hitman stuff, because it literally has the Hitman logo. It's kind of a cute thing. Yay. Have something of it. I cannot. I wish I had enough to make it an actually cool display piece. Maybe I make a separate, at least some kind of oracle shrine or something for all the little doodads and trinkets or weird stuff like. Well, everybody remembers Nacho Libre, and for some reason they made a DS game. I don't know why I have that. Oh yeah, you know. I don't have any. I have never had a DS. I didn't never own any DS stuff, but I bought this, and I got this here for free. They really want to get rid of both of those. Why? Okay. Then for the more obscure things, okay, this is the German version of Stephen King's It. Yes. I have to make so many explanations sometimes with people on the English-speaking crowd. Oh, yeah, the German version is so. Oh yeah, this is a old double disc feature actually. Because these were the old before standard clamshells. You know, this is just a cardboard folding. Oh man, it already loses some teeth. Oof. That's a problem when you have old stuff. You have to take really good here. And this is already a little bit yellowed, even though it's always has been in a shelf, taken care of, not touched much, but the things really are fragile. Strangely enough, the more cheaper and more obscure I get, the more rigid and more durable the things get. I don't know why. For example, one of those City of the Walking Dead, I Am Omega. This was one of the rip-off things that came after the. Could I even say success of the Will Smith movie, I Am Legend? I don't know. But there are at least 15 different versions of this. And yeah, as you can see, it's one of those, you can see that, Asylum. Configurations, I don't know. Man, there's so much. Oh man. Oh, we're going in. Oh. I know. I didn't check what is in here actually. I mean, also a good ripoff is when the Amityville thing came, Amityville Haunting. I mean, I have a house, I have a camera, I have 5 people, I can make a movie. Oh, I have so many of those. And of course, long before there was all the edgy stuff online. That's not that old, but yeah, the Gladiatress scratching her ass on the cover. Yeah, the Gladiator is very successful. Let's make 15 different knockoff versions, and then a TV show, and another movie. That movie isn't out yet, I think. But yeah, there are a lot of those. In the future, we will see a lot of those. The same goes for The Seed. Yeah. Williamson. Oh man. Is this the Uwe Boll version? I think this is the Uwe Boll version. Yee. I think. I can't even see that. Oh, getting old is such a drag. Dolby Digital. Director Uwe Boll. Man, this is hard to read. This is hard to read on that background, but yeah. Yes, I have glasses now. I'm old. Bite me, please. Then something, because the only reason I bought this, even though it's a good movie, if you like cyberpunk, like Ghost in the Shell stuff and all cybernetic opera stuff, okay, like Repo the Genetic Opera, okay? The Zero Pheromone. I don't know if that's pheromone. I don't know. I know I've watched it a couple of times, and I mean it has Christoph Waltz in it, so I have to buy it as an Austrian, you know. But yeah, it's actually pretty. It reminded me when I watched it the first time. I thought this is like a darker and more modern version of Brazil, with a little bit less. I wouldn't even say it has less messaging in it. It's just like it is more smaller. Okay, it doesn't go that far, or it has obscure stuff in it. Okay, I like obscure stuff. Okay, like I go for memory from 10 years ago or so. What else do we have here? Oh, and I haven't even put out this is still shrink wrap, but I have 5 different versions of the Jabberwocky. Oh boy, and yeah, I pay good money for that stuff. $25.99 back then. And it's Terry Gilliam. What can I say? And it's the special edition book cover. Come on, I have a lot of those actually. Oh, that, by the way, it's the Blu-ray. Yee, man. I think I have at least 4 different versions of DVD versions of this. Yeah. Why not? I mean, it's Terry Gilliam. I mean, after what I heard, the new Time Bandits, man, I'm dusty, because I literally crawled through my storage space to get this piece of shit out. Okay, it's 2 years in a dusty corridor in a cabinet back in an old building in the garden. Okay. I'm happy that there are no rats at the moment, but because even the rats don't bite in this shit, okay? Yeah, that's toxic, okay? Okay, but hey, where was I? Terry Gilliam, yes, the new Time Bandits atrocity that Apple TV produces was so shitty that even he walked out angry, cursing them out. That's, woo. And I'm not even angry. Ooh, there's a covering. What's this here? Ooh, stuff I haven't bought or already own. Night of the Living Dead I already own. Outpost I also own. Life I also own. Monster Brawl I also own. 3 different versions, but this is not one of them. This is Sandshark. As far as I remember, at least 3 people from Stargate are in this one. And yes, it's just a shark. It's one of those, oh, there are shark movies now. Oh, we're making Shark Week. Oh, and this is even before, I think, Sharknado came out. There is so many. We have Ice Shark, Lava Shark, Space. I think I have a version of Space Shark at one point somewhere. Okay, now we're getting. Ooh, there are some red boxes here. Ooh. Oh man. Okay, this one is obscure. Oh boy. Apparently I picked an interesting one. Besides this one, this is one of those things nobody, and I mean nobody, will remember. This is one of those things I picked up Not even the Germans will remember this because this was so obscure. It's called a TV show called Hey Dad. And yes, it's Season 1, Staffel 1, yay. Episode 1 to 39. Jesus. $15. I vaguely remember this, and it was one of those, oh no, and you zap away from it. I paid $2. This was actually the time when local drift stores and one of those bargain stores where we basically can get all the trash that other stores now don't want anymore. They had those big table arrangement where we just throw everything over there. What sells, the rest in the bin. I saved this one because this needs to be protected because this is somebody will burn for this at one point. I know it. I have evidence. But hey, I have also very good classics here like coffee. Oh yeah, good old blaxploitation. Yeah. It's in a red cover. That means it's uncut. Yeah. I need an extra shelf only for the red cover. The weird thing is the newer stuff doesn't have inlays or something, but it is recyclable. Okay. What did you recycle for red plastic? What kind of bottles did you kill for their blood? You know? Ah, she is a godmother of them all. Damn. Good old blaxploitation as it was. Oh yeah. Then something that the animation fans probably will like, even though it's not very likable because it's one of those things that like it looked funnier on paper probably. Roland the Barbarian. Great soundtrack for the beginning because it's funny as fuck. The comedy in it, not so much. Early 2000s 3D. I mean, what year are we talking here? 2011 release. Okay, 2012 from the EMF. Oh boy. So not that early, but besides some memes and probably 2/3 I created, nobody really talks about this one. Yay. Oh man, Sean Bros. Man, but damn, I really. Oh yeah, that's one of those I saved from a garage sale. Oh man, Drunken Monkey. Oh man, this is one of those. I mean, it's Sean Brothers, okay. Obscure storyline that is hard to follow sometimes, probably, but at least the fights are great. Okay. By the way, yes, this is the movie where they got the idea for some of the fight scenes in Kung Fu Hustle. God, I'm howling here the trivia out. Yeah. Oof. Oh, okay. This is a wow. Oi. Why is it man? This stuff is dirty. I don't even know why. I need to wipe this all out. Oh yeah, this was pretty much the same thing again. Okay, yeah, an Asylum production when the new RoboCop came out. Android Cop. Talk about representation. Make him more tactical. Yeah. For some reason they were thinking, oh man, we have some 3D models and make some racing cars and the helicopter without blades. Okay. This looks more like a G.I. Joe ripoff, or if anything. But man, I need some cleaning material. Then some really Asian stuff. Also very different kind of. Oh, well, there is a lot of advertising in this one because this is really old. The Calamari Wrestler, one of those really. We're going complete. Why not? Hey, we have a costume. Let's make something. I mean, man, you gotta love Japan sometimes. Okay, you gotta love Japan because, man, and the advertising here. I mean, I think I own every single one of those that I advertised in here. The family with the reversed rocket engine, Kujoin, Sukeban Boy. Oh man, I have at least 3 versions of that one. Blood, Audition, Bird Peep. Bird Peep was actually a pretty sad movie. You know, Jinji, actually a good one. Yeah, but that one goes basically right next to stuff like, I don't know, Big Man Japan, if you remember that one, where they take a really cynical look in a mockumentary style on superheroes, where they basically are subsidized by the country to fight monsters, and there are not very much monsters anymore, and the heroes are not really heroes anymore, and there is only one left, which has to be electrocuted to grow really, really tall, and he has to do advertising to get some money. Oh, oh boy. Oh, oh, Asian cinema. Ooh, actually, I don't remember watching this one. I think Musa, the warrior. Sorry, most of them have German titles. I mostly I grabbed them out of the bargain bin. Okay, like reading, but it's out of its. It doesn't have a plastic wrapping anymore, so I probably watched. Every time I see something that hasn't a plastic wrapping, I at least either got it from some second-hand store or I already watched it. Yay. Oh, horror cult classics. Also, nothing in the inside. Oof. Satan's Wiedergeburt. So Satan's Rebirth? This looks like a little bit like a young Tina Turner on the backside. The front cover isn't really helping at all. It's an 18 plus, but 18 plus in European ratings doesn't mean much. Okay, is there any indication on what year this was produced? Man, this is even with glasses. This is hard to see. It was released in the EU in 2015, 9 years ago. Must be one of the last things I bought before I basically stopped at one point. Yeah. Oh, Black Christmas. Which one, actually? I think this is the newer one. This is from 2007. Because I know the 80s one, then the remake of the 80s one, and I know then there was the Black Christmas 2. I don't know how many Black Christmas do we actually have, because they did one in the 90s, and I think there was one before this one. So I think this is one of the latest ones. I mean, in terms of storyline, I couldn't even tell, because it's someone in a Santa costume. I have a lot of those actually, besides Santa Sleigh, which is one of the only one I find funny, even though most people don't like Santa Sleigh. I don't know why. I find it hilarious, but we're not even in the first row finished. Oh, Disney classics. Hey, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. German edition. Oh no. Liebling, ich habe die Kinder geschrumpft. Doesn't sound very intimidating when I say it in German, isn't it? Yeah, but this is it's uncut. Okay. Oh, it has it's in German, English, and Italian. I have never watched it in Italian actually. Then we have here a lot of okay, classic Shutter Island. Man, DiCaprio, you know. Oh man, Brigitte Nielsen in Water War. Yeah, she did a lot of man. I have so many movies in my collection of old movie stars and stars of all kinds of variety making really, really, really low budget movies at the end of their career before they go into completely, I'm selling out for TV. Or in Brigitte Nielsen's thing, man, what did she do actually besides becoming a mother in over 50? I mean, I like Brigitte Nielsen. I mean, her role in Beverly Hills Cop, mucha grande. Oh, because I was talking about Sharknado. Yes, Sharknado. Okay. Oh, oh. Is this the documentary? Yes, this is actually Akira Kurosawa's filmography. Is this? No, this is not his filmography. That's one of his later films. Living on the Run. Yeah. Original title Ikomo no Kiroko. 1955. Yeah. But yeah, it's Akira Toriyama. Yee. I have to see how many of his films I actually have. I know I have Ren. I have the samurai stuff. I'm actually not sure how much of his work I have. At least complete. Oh. Oi. Vampire Baby. If you're not familiar with, yeah, this was basically on the peak when the Twilight craze was running. Yeah, I'm pregnant with a vampire. Yes. Why? Because Twilight. Because desperate housewife need something to fantasize about. That's why vampire baby. Is this? I think I spelled coffee on this one. You. Huh. They even made a rip-off of a rip-off of a rip-off. It's like back in the 90s when they did ultimate crossover things where you have 5 different franchises crossover. I think I have even a stash of all kinds of crossover comics where you have the Terminator crosses with Predator and Batman and the Predator and Goofy. I don't know. There are a lot of those, okay, where 5 different franchises collide for some reason. And they did this in movies apparently, so because we have Iron Nazi Vampire. At this point, and this was before ChatGPT and all that stuff, okay, so this is, oh. Now I look on the back and see some familiar faces from the German ex-comedian crowd. That makes sense. Oh boy. Oh, now I remember. Now I'm depressed. This is supposed to be funny. Oh, with music from Knork Hardcore. A very famous band. I don't even know what kind of genre are they making. Punk? I don't even know. Knork Hardcore, I like the music that they make. What? This is. Yeah, no. Oh man, there is so much rip-off material. I mean, okay. This is a combination I don't even get. And yet it makes sense that this exists. It's a Chaos Collection, 3 movies in one. It's both airplane movies, and in between is a the heroic travel of an unusual bus. It's basically one of those. We make an airplane movie, but it's not an airplane movie because we can't afford airplane. We build a bus that it has a nuclear reactor as a power plant. It is basically a road trip chaos movie. And for some reason, it doesn't make sense, and yet it does make sense that this thing is on there. And it's one of those, we don't know what to put. This was in the moment when they really thought we couldn't put everything on DVD. And it will just sell. And then people like I come and grab this for $4 in Germany, and for $4.50, and I think I maybe paid $2 because I pulled them out of a €2 box. Damn, those people are classic stuff. Yay, Robert Williams, Good Morning Vietnam. Why not? There's everything in my boxes. Okay. I don't know. Does this sound dirty? Kind of. No, it would be sounding dirty if I was a woman and attractive. But yeah. I have a lot of things in my box. Oh. Little Big Soldier. Oh yeah, Jackie Chan. Always fun. It's one of those things, even if the movie sucks. It's the same with Robbie Williams, okay? He is such a great person and individual to see, to experience. He can be in anything. As soon as his face is there, you know you have a good time just watching him. It's enjoyable. He is here, I'm good. Could be the dumbest movie ever. Okay? Even movies that most people don't like, but Robert Williams is here. I'm home. The same goes with the Jackie Chan movies. A lot of them, most people don't even watch nowadays, especially those who are momentarily or completely Chinese based and never come out besides Europe sometimes because for some reason we get all this stuff here. And yeah, what can I say? It's Jackie Chan. You cannot dislike the movie because of that. Isn't there a upcoming Amazon shit show? Oh, we're making movie/game trailers for games that we wanna sell and we wanna commercialize, and we're making in short movie form so we can sell it to you, just like we did with Space Jam. And people are very, very excited, even though they know it's Amazon, so it's probably some notorious deviant shit. Like, what was it called? Oh yeah, Secret Level that we get in December. Yeah, and they made this on the same premise as Johnny Quest, the new adventures of Johnny Quest. Video game, Earth Force. Jesus Christ, look at the graphics. Damn. From what year is this? 2010? Yes, 2010. Woo! What a job. Going on with Descent to Hell. Man, this belongs actually to the Hellevator series, I think. It's basically, we are in a subway. And the subway goes to hell. It's like Drag Me to Hell, but in a subway, you know. We have a subway that we can film a movie in. We have no money. Just like the hospital movies. Oh no. A good version of that, when you say, we don't have really much money, but we want to make a movie, is Tetsuo the Bullet Man. I don't even know, because this is not Tetsuo the Iron Man. Don't misunderstand that. This is a newer version of that. I think it's... Yeah, that's the American version. Oh man, people will hate me for bringing this up. I know that some people really hate it when I bring up American versions of Japanese classics. Oh boy. Hey, what is this? This looks intriguing. Oh! Rapid Eye Movie. Oh, I have a lot of those somewhere. I need to sort all those things out because they are so disorganized. Ooh. Oh, director. Takojima. Because, ooh. Yakuza Graveyard. Oh yeah. If you want Reservoir Dogs in Japan. And I don't even know. Is this directed in the movie version of the Yakuza series? Not the video game stuff. There's a different version of the Yakuza series, because there's Yakuza Apocalypse, which is completely insane. Man, and for discussions like that, I need some people from back in the days. I need Jack from Satanic Jack Killer for that one, because he is a big fan of those. Oh man, big fan of those. Good punchline, because we have Danny Trejo in Ghost Quake. And again, something that we have two words that are meaning something. Ghost, good. Quake, good. Put it together like Quake Spider or Lava Spider. Put Danny Trejo in it. Give him $10. He has time tomorrow. Like whoosh. Oh. Also, there are so many of those. I mean, like I said, I need to basically organize them in some kind of way, because most of the arrangement I have here is not up to any standards. Why is there Lego in there? No, seriously. There's a Lego piece. But okay. Lego, why not? So yeah, Ghost Quake. Oh, whoa, one of the old classic. Oh. I don't even know. Is there a English version? Oh, because that's one of the earlier ones of the Terence Hill movies. Blaue Bohnen für ein Halleluja. Okay, which basically translates into blue beans for a hallelujah. It's one of those literally called in Europe, and on the German-speaking crowd, we call it spaghetti western when it's made by Italians. You know, weirdly enough, one of the more popular film genres of its time, because yeah, I mean, the Mexicans look like Mexicans, the Americans look like Americans, even though they are all played by Italians. Just like blaxploitation. Oh, it's blaxploitation. Almost 100% produced by Italians. But hey, it worked and people liked it. Okay. Oh, and oh. Ooh. Oh, if you know, you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's a very sad story for a movie that, we want to make a Star Wars level show for more adult watchers with a very pretty woman who took a sad, sad ending. Dorothy Stratton, yeah. Playboy Playmate of 1980. And this was your only movie. Yeah. There was nothing else after that. Sad. Even though they planned more. Yeah, sad. Yeah, not everything has to end in Vintage Horror Box. The fuck? What do we have on here? Because, man, oh yeah, The Last Man of Earth. With this is the Vincent Price one. Yeah. Vincent Price, yeah. It's pretty generic, so I don't. Dementia 13, Beyond Terror, The Undying Monster. Yep. Not suited for children. Children would laugh at this. This is be, it's funny that those horror movies would be pretty much the most tamest shit now on TikTok because people doing way more heinous shit on that one. Man, oh, how do I explain this one? How do I explain a movie that is basically meant to be on par with the German version of an acid trip when you watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Because it's cartoon gnomes and an old guy who takes care of them fighting for their farm. And it was a feature film. The cover doesn't look like a feature film. It's called Hachipu. Jesus fucking Christ. Even man, there were a couple of TV shows that did this. Half live action with animation stuff. There were a lot of TV shows that did this kind of thing in the 80s in Germany. Jesus, who made this cover? This is painful. Oh, early Photoshop. And artwork that can only be described as holy fuck. Oh, Dreamscape. Oh boy. Wow. Actually, I want to watch this at one point again. Damn. Those older Emeralds really are way sturdier than the newer ones. Damn. Oh. Again, Shawn Brothers collector stuff. Oh, it's one of those samurai. David Chang. Oh, David Chang in this one. Oh, yeah. The Red Phoenix. Ooh. Why not? Again, the Shawn Brothers collection. Das blutige Schwert der Rache. Soul of the Sword. At least they give the English title here. Holy shit. Meteor Storm. Again, guess when this was made. Shortly after Armageddon. I spoiled it here for you. Wow. Oh yeah. Does anybody remember the good old Love Bug movies? You know, with the little white car with the number on top. Yeah, Germany made one of those as well. It's called Doo-Doo. If anyone from Britain watches this, yes, this is a movie. That's a movie series. Not just one movie. This is a series, I think, of at least 4 movies. With a yellow bug that is basically Knight Rider. Because he built his car to do everything, and he can do everything because it has a computer on it with handwritten text on a monitor screen when it talks. At least in one of the movies. But it can do everything, even climb up walls, apparently. Well, it's this one thing look like it's one of them. It's in Mad Max. Holy shit! Oh yay! Wow! Who talked a couple of days ago? Some people talked about this because they want to fuck up Wizard of Oz again. And I went, oh, we meet more diversity in the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, let me introduce you to the Wiz. The Wiz. Also, again, with on the one side Doo-Doo and here have the Wiz. The Brits are gonna love this one. Holy fuck. Yeah. Why is the Emerald City not green? We change it to the color that it needs to be on that day because what's trendy? Holy shit. Oh man, what kind of grotesque. Oh, we're getting into deep territory. Oh, fundamentally deep. The Quiet Earth. Ooh. Ooh, this is deep. This is deep stuff, you know? When you basically think you're the last living person on Earth. Oh man. Yeah. And and you go completely insane. The ending will surprise you, or not. Um, uh, uh, isn't this? Wait a minute. Zinch? Zinch? Isn't that one of the horror prequels to the to the Beyond series? It's basically one of those death revenge series in Japan, basically where everything from The Grudge and Ju-on, you know, goes. I don't know if that's in the same realm or in the same storyline of that, because there are so many iterations left, right, and center. It's again the death hate the living, so we have revenge on the living, and the living have lots to fear because the dead had nothing to lose. You know, oui. Yeah, actually, I don't know now. I think this is the prequel to the prequel of Darkwater, and Darkwater is the prequel to The Grudge, right? At least one of the versions of Darkwater, because there are more than one version of Darkwater. Then we have the knockoff version that later on came from Korea, which is called Recycle, which is also the story that circles back to Darkwater and then goes into The Grudge. Like, complicated, man. Oh. Francis Ford Coppola's Fright Night. Oh, that's the original one. Oh, most people don't even know how far back Fright Night actually goes. This is the old one. From what year? This one was released in 2011. This is the older one. And easy to remember, isn't to see on the. Yeah, it's not the newer one where you have this quasi crossover with Doctor Who and Star Trek, where one of the doctors plays the movie star exterminator of vampires and the notoriously male hero. You know. What year? Weirdly enough, I have to look this up actually at one point. Lots of things to know if you want to know. But hey, it's Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, that's the original one, I think. Evil Angel. I think I have a lot of horror movies here. I have other trash stuff laying around. I mean, at least of baskets like this one, I have at least many. Okay, but Eva Grot. I don't know. It's one of those. Cannot tell you much about it. I'm getting from memory. Sorry, not much info in my brain from the but the Dracula box. Okay, there is one again. Dracula's Curse. Twilight Vampire Cop. I mean, there is Nick Knight, there is Twilight Vampire Cop. I mean, Nick Knight, I have actually the whole show on DVD, actually. Nick Knight was at least an interesting concept. When you have, I'm a vampire now, and I want to break my curse, but I also have to work as an agent for police work. So I have to manage this. I can only work at night, which works for me. But I also have to drink blood. I have to figure out ways to get around of all of this. Oh yeah, I have to get to the Sun Studio, so I don't look as pale as I normally do. Oh yeah. Because there is trash, classic, trash, kind of trash. Man, Dracula's Curse, Dracula's Blutnacht, was Corman's Dracula. That's what I couldn't read for it. Corman. Wait, what's a comment? What the comments? What? A lot to learn. A lot to learn. Oh man. Oh boy. What do we have here? Oh boy. Oh man. Again, this is Magic Asia. Magic Asia. Oh, she's the girl from Kill Bill. You know, the one with the chain and the ball. Yeah. Shinkuru. Return to the Island of the Dead. Yay! It's one of the oof. China horror always intriguing because it's so hard to understand. Because you get that it's supposed to be scary, but for us Europeans, it's not. You know, it's not. 9 Miles Down. Talking about the movie industry nowadays. Jesus Christ. And Paul. Kate Nutter. Anthony Waller as director. What does the Highlander from the Highlander series do in a nursing home with an evil nurse? Taking some head. 9 Miles. It's one of those. I think they were go. Again, I know I have watched this, but my brain refuses to give me information about this. Was this one of those? Hey, I'm in a hospital down below and have to fight my ways up against the evil nurse or something. Oh yeah. Oh, Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, there was when they again. Big movie comes out, and like when you blow bubbles into water, there are a lot of smaller bubbles surrounding it, and there's all the trash was surrounding it at one point in the early 2000s. Yeah, this is one of the cheaper knockoff versions. Again, from the asylum, as you can see. Yep. Yeah. Oh, sign of quality. It's basically, hey, we have an old house. We have some middle-aged movie actors that not really. I don't know any of the names here. But isn't that one of the rare occasions where the Asylum movie isn't that bad? Because I know they have some productions. For example, their version of Sherlock Holmes is actually good. The Asylum has 2 lines, at least when I still keep track of their stuff. And I know they made trash for sake of trash, just get it out. It doesn't have to make sense. It has to be cheap. Bring it out there, get it away. And then there is the second line where they get actually good directors and people with extra talent, where they basically give people that have no other chance on making movies to make at least small movies. Okay, basically a training ground for bigger stuff, because they were actually having a plan with that one. Didn't pay off for them at the end, but hey, I mean, the Asylum is still around as far as I remember, but I haven't kept track of them, because yeah, the Sherlock Holmes version of the Asylum is like a really decent classic Doctor Who episode, not a modern Doctor Who shite, a good Doctor Who episode. Because at the end, and this is, I don't know if I can spoil this, but probably nobody will watch this anyway, because when I say it, nobody listens. At the end, Sherlock Holmes fights steampunk Iron Man, played by the guy who played the engineer in the Star Trek show Enterprise, as his brother, in a steampunk Iron Man suit, sitting and riding on a steampunk dragon over London in an airship with a Gatling gun. That's the climax, kind of. Oh, you spoiled it. Nobody would watch it anyway. Don't even give me that shit. You wouldn't even look it up, I know, because nobody cares nowadays. Oh, okay. Good thing there's a carpet over there. Homeworld, not the video game. Even though video game, after Sands of Arrakis, Homeworld is dead to me because Sands of Arrakis was boring as fuck, shit story, shit gameplay, and the new Homeworld game, I played the demo. What the fuck, guys? Whoever decided to fuck up Homeworld, so a titan of real-time strategy, and they fucked it up so badly on every story-wise. The looks are okay, but how you control and it's painful. It's just painful, okay? And this is one of those. It's not even an Asylum movie. It's just like, oh man, we make a cheap Predator. Again, when the new Predator movies came out, you know, with the guy from The Pianist and stuff. Yay! Hey, we're closing up to the end. Ooh, boy. Ultra Cop 2000. Yay! It's like Lady Terminator, but yeah, hey, we have a girl that is now basically the Terminator / RoboCop. Man, what? Once again, the funny thing is, in the year 2015, the DVD release was in 2007. When was the movie produced? Because this doesn't look like 2007. This doesn't look like 2007. This is early 90s, mid 90s, at best. Yeah, made in Hong Kong, Philippines in 2006. I don't believe you, because this doesn't look like something from 2006. Just a car alone. No. Oh man. Oh wow. Every time when people talk about, oh, I know all of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. I watched Hercules in LA, yeah. You know, there were a lot of those. He was in a lot of movies before he became the Terminator. Oh, man. For example, one man weapon where he fights crime in a pink t-shirt. Yeah, and man, that here is basically a cover from one of his bodybuilder openings. They photoshopped a gun in here. This is from the second Terminator. Damn, and I think when I remember the explosion here is from from a Vietnam movie, maybe, I don't know. I think because that's yeah, that's not from one of his movies. Man, Photoshop be damned. Oh boy. Bildnachweis. Oh, they even give you reference where they get the pictures. Ullstein-Bild. That's where they got the picture reference, at least the down one. Yeah, probably one of the old movie archives from Pixiv or something. Oh! Remo! Man! I am an ex-convict. Now I'm letting Special Kung Fu to be a secret agent for the super secret free people controlling the world agency. I like this movie. Of course I like it. It's true. If you get that. Oh boy. Das ist oof. Damn. Also red cover. That's uncut apparently. Oh, the bloody cottage in the woods. No, it's not. It's not a cabin in the woods. It's a bloody cottage in the woods. In the forest. Brain fart. Scream or die. Wasn't it Scream or Die? Scream or Die. Isn't it Scream and Die? And the bloody cottage in the forest. I mean, somebody had real brain hemorrhoids when they decided on that title. Oh man, not even, they are so ashamed of this thing. There is not even any pictures of the movie on the back. Jesus fucking Christ. It's from Great Movie. That's basically the same with the Asylum, just a different studio. So, yay! Oh, what do we have here? Paranoia 1.0. Du wurdest programmiert. Like you have been programmed. Oh boy. I've seen. If you are a participant in internet culture before the year 2010, you would have seen a lot of clips from this movie as interplays in many reviews, because they have some very, very, very unique, let's just say, imagery, where they basically show you, yeah, you're just a programmed machine, you're not even human, you know. It's basically, yeah, oh, are you actually doing what you're doing because of your own will, or has somebody told you, you know, kind of thing. And I know many reviewers from 2010 around used material from it, especially in horror movies, as intermission stuff. Yay, that's why I remember this one. Also a good thing would be then the Existence. That weird thing where he eats a lot of gross food and then builds a gun out of the leftovers. Ah, big connection here. Oh, Asylum Seekers. Oh man, if you like stuff like reputed genetic opera stuff, it's like, oh man, a lot of gross out stuff and very psychotic things. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A lot of, it's like, oh, the inmates running the asylum. No, the inmates are the asylum. Oh, and here have we House 3. Not as good as House 2. And definitely not as gross as House 1 or as obscure, but yeah, I mean, it had Lance Henriksen in it. Warren James. It's basically Bishop goes up against the final boss in Brainstorm. Wow. That was a reference. Who remember Brainstorm? Where he quotes where he basically gets an immortal computer virus in his head at the end, and then basically proclaims himself god of the internet, and then basically dies because somebody pulled the plug. Have you tried rinsing it on and off again? Holy shit! No, but because yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I have all the house. I mean, how many? I think we are up to 7 now. I think everything after 3, people have already. I mean, nobody remembers this one, I guess, because one house. I mean, most people nowadays bring up stuff like Houseu, the Japanese version from the 80s. Funny as fuck, I get it. Yes, people love it because the reviewers from the early 2000s made it popular because Japan horror movies. Oh, isn't that funny? I know, I get it. But yeah, this is House 3. Oh man, they tried so many. Oh, this is on the same level like Brain Scan. You have to remember what kind of brain we are talking about. Brain Scan, where they tried to basically out horror, the horror genre, where they tried to basically out Freddy because brain scan the main character, it looks like somebody stretched his face, like in the scene in Brazil where they scratched the woman's face back, and his face looks exactly like that. He's in called brain scan, I think. In one scene, he rips a Fangoria magazine in part with Freddy on top. Basically, sorry, I'm the new boy in town. Okay, yeah, it's insane. But you think the shit that is now going on with the really blatant rip-off shit and the basic replacement shit, this is nothing new. When you go back into the 90s and back into the 80s, they tried this shit all the fucking time. But back then, they at least tried to hide that, or at least did something creative, quote unquote. You know, holy moly. Oh boy. Whew. I mean, okay, The Machinist is a classic that most people, Christopher Bale, man, he literally killed himself almost for this, okay? Because he looks like absolute shit. He looks skin and bones. He looks, and then he is on the next. What was his next movie? Was he? I'm completely spazzing out on that one, but he goes from really this anemic skeleton of a human being in 6 months goes to really buff for another movie role, and I don't remember what movie role that was in the end, but for really toned buff dude, and you're like, this can't be good, but method acting at its best. I mean, I just want to bring it up. We're talking about method acting. Oh man, the 25th Reich. Also, one of those great movie productions, but it's literally it's Wolfenstein. Literally, a platoon of American soldiers get into a time storm and get teleported into the future, where the Nazis have won, and all the Nazi soldiers are now transformed into robot spiders. And one of the robot spiders has some really, because one of the GIs is gay apparently, and the robot spider puts out a bad dragon dildo. I'm not making this shut up. This is in this movie. And it ends in an open cliffhanger. They never made a follow-up, but it's an open cliffhanger where the GIs win against the robot Nazi spiders at the end. Kind of. And then start to fight the 25th Reich. But that's how the movie ends. There is no conclusion. Blue balling you for the rest of eternity if you ever watch this shit. God, not suitable for all advertising. Man, I wish this was a joke. Weather Wars. No, we have no Armageddon stuff in here. It's like, oh man, catastrophe movies. What a life. It's like, oh man, we're fighting weather now. We're running away from the wind, like in The Happening. Life Seed. Is this Overball? We had Seed before. This is Life Seed. I'm not sure now. Life Seed. Not Life Feed. Sorry. Feed. Life Feed. Life Feed. Ryan Nicholson. Is this basically a rip-off of Manhunt? Where you have, I think. Yes, I think. I'm not knowing, but I'm thinking. Yes. Because, 2007 around. Made in the EU. What a time to be alive to live in the EU. God damn. Okay. Oh man, okay man. John Carpenter's Escape from New York. Yeah, it is the German title. Die Klapperschlange. Because why not they name it in Flick? Oh, they call him Flick. Oh yeah. Oh man. If One Night in Paris is not enough, and the remake of House of Wax was not satisfactory enough for you to see Paris Hilton die with a stick throwing through her head, and then she bounces on the floor. God, what that was so satisfying back then. Oh, man, she is such a nuisance. I don't even know what happened to her afterwards. Never heard of. After a while, now you have 9 lives. Again, Paris Hilton did more than you think sometimes. It's basically a Scream ripoff, just with Paris Hilton. No. Dead Man Stalking, yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel you. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh man, okay. Dragnet, most people should remember. That's the German title. Schlappe Bullen beißen nicht. I don't even know how to translate this shit because lame cops don't bite. There is a lot of wordplay in here that doesn't translate well, and it is not very funny even back in the days. But yeah, Dragnet, a very serious cop show made into a very funny movie with 2 very funny people. A lot of funny people in that actually. Yeah, hey. Yay. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, a double feature Star Cinema. 2 movies, 1 prize. What are the movies you think? Oh, it's the uncut version of at least Tunnel Rats and Fuck. Yeah, that's Star Cinema. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's Uwe Boll at the max. But double feature on Uwe Boll. Man, boy. Oh boy. Wait, there's even inlays. Man. Oh, for Suck Pie. Ip Man, sorry. Survival of the Living Dead. Lives on Grass. Solitary Man. The Tekken movie, I at least have 3 different versions, even the metal box of that one. I don't know, the first Tekken movie everybody hates, but I at least the first movie I like, for some reason. And the Bad Lieutenant one. Run for Her Life, okay, why not? Man, hey. I mean, it's Nicolas Cage at one point, I don't know. Okay, we are coming close to the end of this box, and there are so many more. I dare you that even people would still be here. I mean, hey man, oh man, oh boy, if you're a Kamen Rider fan, this should be a staple. Oh man, Returner R, man, that's some Kamen Rider shit right here, made by 3-Star in Columbia. Yeah, it's basically, oh man, I make so much action stuff. You could, oh man, if you get the joke what I just made, oh, you will hate me. Oh man. Oh, Paradox Soldiers. Also one of those, just like the 25th. Sometimes this is really hard to say for a European. It's like, oh, we have some military equipment. Let's make a very weird movie about time travel and weird correlations about going back and forth in time and changing, like the Philadelphia Project. That's this one. Oof. Oh man, then we have here. Wow, I have a whole box of these ones. Man, 4 movie collection box, okay, man. Ninja Eastern Collection, starring Mike Babott, Richard Harrison, Ricky Takeshi. Really? Okay. and Harishi Shimizu. Yeah, Regie Godfrey Ho. Oh, wait. Huh. At least one of them. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh wow, this is basically everything that basically back in the days people from Channel Awesome would recommend, like Bionic Ninja, okay, Gangsters, Ninja Hunt, because of a very certain actor that has shrouded in mystery, which is in only 4 movies, man, and Unlucky Monkey, actually a very good movie by the way. Gangsters, I don't know which one is on here because there are a lot of movies that with that name. But yeah, Ninja Hunt. It's basically what was his name again? I know the cinema snob loved this guy because the backstory of his life is so obscure because apparently he made 4 movies and then disappeared because he was selling boats in Asia at one point and then probably ran into problems and disappeared. And apparently an interesting actor and an interesting personality, but nobody knows very. Apparently some people claim to know, but if I only remembered his name, you know? But yeah, Ninja Eastern Collection. Why not? I need a. I'm planning on making a big TV setup in this corner of the area here to watch all the old movie once I have the time. Probably when I'm really old and not have to work anymore. Damn. 999. Again, one of those catastrophe. We make something very cheap. It's a dam. When it breaks, people get scared and many people die because water. For every fan of 2012, The Day After Tomorrow. Holy moly. Oh, this is a French one. Glenn, serial number 3948. It's, man, Gerard Depardieu gets a robot and becomes friends with him. It's basically, it's whole Detroit become human, you know, the whole AI thing that is now basically run into the ground. It's like, oh, what makes you an individual and stuff. Yeah. And I think, yep, that's it. That one is empty. Man. I have no idea how long wow, 1 hour and 17 minutes. 18 minutes now. I don't even know if I can upload this shit. But hey, I did a video. I talked. Maybe entertained. Scared people. Be on the watch list? Probably. But hey, yeah, in the future there will be big changes here. Maybe not. Maybe I do something here in the background if the flies don't eat me, apparently. But it's the summertime and I live in the swamp, so at least there is no mold yet here. I have to fight that one at least one or 2 times. But yeah, I hope I will continue to do weird shit and stuff that nobody else does anymore. And bore people for over an hour. I should stream that, but I cannot stream because my internet is not that stable. I have to work on that one. Any case, I hope you have all a pleasant weekend, or at least the start of it. We will see. And we see you, or at least me, in the future. Possibly in the past. Maybe yesterday. Cheers. The good thing on that one here, it at least keeps the coffee at least a little bit warm. Ugh, but still gross. I need to get a new emerald for that one as well. Work to do. Bye.